Okay, guys and gals, it's time for our next matchup, and this one's gonna be a good one. Primetime Bobby Mills of the Unholy Trinity putting in an appearance against X-Pac, accompanied by you-know-who, Scott Bell.
It doesn't bother me anymore. Scott Bell is in his proper place now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Pineville, West Virginia, weighing 243 pounds, here is Primetime Bobby Mills.
All right, Gino, Primetime Bobby Mills making the scene tonight on his own without Big Bob Duncombe or Dutch Mantel.
Denny, it's a decision he'll come to regret, especially with Too Short Popeye on the side of X-Pac.
Hey, while we're on the subject, now that you're the new general manager, how's it feel to know that Too Short Popeye is just, well, a glorified manager these days?
It feels excellent. It's where he deserves to be. Scott Bell is an incompetent who has no business trying to run this business.
Yeah, but you can bet old Too Short's gonna be quick to offer an assist to X-Pac if he gets in trouble.
Which is why I would have preferred it if Primetime Bobby Mills had Dutch Mantel or Big Bob Duncombe backing him up at ringside. And here comes X-Pac, accompanied by that sniveling little anyway.
Now, Gene, watch your language. You just got this job.
And his opponent, accompanied by Too Short Popeye Scott Bell from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 223 pounds, X-Pac.
Just another bottom feeder in the vast stable of bottom feeders run by Scott Clay Bell, X-Pac, former NWO, former DX, former whatever the hell you want to call him, but definitely one of the more unpopular guys in Scott Bell's stable.
Add to that, he's an incompetent screw-up. Always has been and probably always will be.
Now, I ain't 100% sure about this, but it's my understanding that this is going to be the first encounter between X-Pac and Primetime Bobby Mills. And on that generous basis alone, this is going to be a good match.
Well, let's get all the pyrotechnics out of the way. Go on, X-Pac, you great fool. Go on and get your rocks off.
Wow. Geez, Gene, you're in rare form tonight.
Can't help it. I despise X-Pac. Wouldn't urinate on the man if he were on fire.
I'm an expert on cruel, Gene, and that is exceptionally cruel. All right, Primetime Bobby Mills and X-Pac all set to go here. The ref rings the bell. X-Pac delivers a dropkick to Primetime. Primetime Bobby Mills rounded up to one knee. X-Pac misses with the double X handle. Decides to change his mind and go for a pile driver instead, and he got it, and so did Primetime Bobby Mills. He caught all of it. Too Short Popeye standing right there ringside looking all smug as X-Pac works the head and neck of Primetime Bobby Mills. X-Pac with Bobby in the Dragon Sleeper. Bobby counters it, grabs X-Pac, whips him into a snapmare, and right back to working the head and neck of X-Pac. X-Pac gets his way to his feet, tags Bobby with a right, and a wraparound neckbreaker. X-Pac drags Primetime center ring, goes for a pin here, but only a one. Primetime Bobby Mills gets right back up, a dropkick, takes X-Pac down to the mat. Primetime follows it up with a stomp, misses with another one, but catches X-Pac with a beautiful spinning neckbreaker. X-Pac brought back to his feet again by Primetime Bobby Mills. Primetime catches a couple of rights from X-Pac, catches X-Pac, slams him down with one arm. Not bad at all. Primetime Bobby Mills with another standing dropkick that doesn't make the mark. X-Pac counters with a couple of kicks to the leg of Primetime, turns Primetime around, and now into a rear naked choke. Submission move here, but Primetime finds his way out of the move. Primetime slides out of the ring. What the hell's this about? He's complaining to the referee. X-Pac comes out after him. Primetime! It was a trap. That's exactly what it was. Primetime taking X-Pac off guard to set up this airplane spin on the outside while the referee counts. Primetime Bobby Mills gathers up X-Pac. X-Pac counters, goes behind. Tries to set up a move, but Primetime tags him with a right. Drives him headfirst into the ring post. Too short, Popeye. No doubt wanting to get involved real bad. Primetime Bobby Mills eyeballing X-Pac, catches a kick to the midsection, and a Russian leg sweep from X-Pac. And there's the old suck it, the crotch chop from X-Pac. Primetime makes his way to his feet, catches a right from X-Pac. X-Pac takes him down, hangs him from the bottom rope. Now that's cruel. Primetime steps out again, steps back inside, tags X-Pac with a right. He's got X-Pac, sets him up against the ropes. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, man, hangs him up off the top rope by his abdominals. Primetime sets up X-Pac, slams him down to the canvas. Primetime Bobby Mills with a boot to the face of X-Pac. X-Pac catches a spinning neckbreaker from Primetime Bobby Mills. Primetime countered by X-Pac with a kick and a hard right hand. X-Pac pins one, and only a one. Again, Primetime Bobby Mills sits right the heck back up. Look at this. X-Pac quick with the counter and a drop kick that puts Primetime down face first in the canvas. X-Pac drop kicks Primetime in the corner. Turns him around. Primetime counters and escapes the corner. Rounds up X-Pac. Snake eyes head first right into the turnbuckle. Primetime Bobby Mills starting to rally here, but X-Pac trying to break the rally. Nails him with a backbreaker. X-Pac going for another cover here, but again, only just a one. Primetime Bobby Mills giving X-Pac some serious trouble here. X-Pac tries for the pile driver again. Whoa! A second pile driver to Primetime Bobby Mills. He ain't going to be able to take too many more of those. Primetime counters with a shoulder and a sunset flip with a pin. Look at this, a reversal. Another reversal. And 3 near falls in that one single move. Primetime swings and misses with a right. X-Pac counters with an elbow. Primetime with a kick to the gut and a clothesline that takes X-Pac down. X-Pac steps out, steps back in. Primetime steps out, steps back in. Primetime Bobby Mills catches a hold of X-Pac, lines him up against the ropes. See where we're going here? A rope-assisted stomp to the face from Primetime. Primetime Bobby Mills rounds up X-Pac, whips him into the corner. X-Pac counters with a knee, puts Primetime in the corner. Primetime counters with an elbow, grabs a hold of X-Pac, belly-to-belly suplex from Primetime Bobby Mills. Primetime with all the momentum on his side at the moment. X-Pac seated in the far corner. Whoa! A double X handle right to the side of the head. Primetime with a jumping elbow takes X-Pac down. X-Pac right back up again. X-Pac grabs a hold of Primetime Bobby Mills, smashes his head into the turnbuckle, but Primetime with a gut-wrench suplex seemingly out of no place. Primetime Bobby Mills looking pretty confident right about now. X-Pac trying to make his way to his feet. Primetime countered, whipped to the corner by X-Pac. And now X-Pac rounds him up by the leg, sits him up on the top turnbuckle. Is it a top rope superplex or what? Nope, not this time. Top rope facebuster from X-Pac. X-Pac rolls over Primetime, covers and hooks the leg. And that's a 3 count. It's all over. X-Pac defeats Primetime Bobby Mills by pinfall.
The time was 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, X-Pac.
Confounded, I was favoring Primetime Bobby Mills. And all this is going to do is give both X-Pac and Scott Bell swollen heads.
Oh, yeah, as if they didn't have ego problems enough. Well, there you have it, folks. X-Pac picking up the pinfall win over Primetime Bobby Mills, utilizing a top rope facebuster, a move that we don't see all too often, but it sure did the trick for X-Pac tonight, and I'm sure both him and Too Short Popeye Scott Bell will be celebrating.
I'm so glad we've got him down to a manageable level. It'd be absolutely insufferable if he was still running things.
That's also true. All right, folks, when we come back, a whole lot more RWL mat action, so stick around. We'll be right back after this message.